Happy Tuesday, everyone. I'm Tony Embry, and I'm coming to you live from my Riverview Creative Studio. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm located in New Bern, North Carolina. And you could check me out on my webpage, which is www.riverviewcreativestudio.com. I have tutorials there, and there's also access to place an order with me, and also to sign up for my newsletter. So I hope you will go there and check it out. And anyway, so tonight is techniques and tips with Tony. So this is what we're doing. And I missed you guys. I didn't do any videos last week, and we were over in Corolla, North Carolina, over on the Outer Banks for 3 nights to celebrate Darren's 50th birthday. So we were there, and then when I came home, it was crazy. And it really hasn't gotten much better, but I need, for my sanity, I need to come back to you guys. So Tuesdays, Stampin' Tips with Tony. So I was trying to decide what I wanted to do tonight. But anyway, I designed this little box to put the D block in. And hi Vicky. Anyway, I designed this little box to fit the D box, and so then the D block, and so then I thought it would also, excuse me, it would also be wonderful for candy, for different holidays or whatever. So anyway, so that's what we're gonna do. So I decided that I would do a couple of one for Halloween trick or treat. So if you don't have a lot of trick-or-treaters, or you just like to give a lot of trick-or-treaters, or you do trunk or treat, or you just have some special children, or your grandchildren, or your children that you want to make something for, this is a cute little box, and it holds 6 pieces of candy. So let me see if I could undo this and show you what it looks like. I did another one too, but let me pull that one out. This one doesn't have any candy in it yet, but this one I did says have a hoot. And I'll show you all of the sets that go with it. But anyway, that's this one. And so I have got little embossing trees back here that I put the little owl here. And then this little cute thing, and I added little spiders to it. But anyway, that's that. So we're going to do, I think this one. We're going to do something like this one anyway, if we don't do exactly, how I am about that. So anyway, so I used this embossing folder. I just used this little piece of paper to do this. And I was trying to decide what to do, and I really wanted to do the owl. So that's that. And then, so the little man, or the scary vampire, I guess, and the spider comes from the Ghoulish Goodies set. And then so does It's Not a Trick, It's Just a Treat. And that's a little sentiment that I put out here. But this is a really cute set. I tend to go towards the cutesy Halloween. I'm not really a fan of the Halloween stuff most of the time, but I like owls, and I like these, so I'm going to be using those tonight, and maybe a couple times. So then I made a template for it. It holds a D block, but so you need to cut a piece of cardstock 8 1/4 inches by 4 1/2, so you could get 2 out of 1 sheet of paper. And then we'll do this. So then you score on the long side 3/4 of an inch, 3 3/4 of an inch, 4 1/2, and 7 1/2. We'll score one with you. I'll score one with you. And then on the short side, we do 3/4 and 3 3/4. So this is my little template. And we've got a couple different colors. Oh, and I already scored one just so you could see. This is how easy. So it's scored. I'm not going to use it though, because I want to score it. I want to score it with you, so we'll score this one. Okay, and then I've still got to get this open. Okay, here, I'll just show you these. So I'm sure most of you. So I put a little. If you have the little 1/2 inch punch, it's retired. But if you have a little 1/2 inch punch, it's nice to put a little thumb thing there. But if not, you can use any punch that you want to put it there. And then I put a little surprise here because I don't like spiders. But I put a little surprise here so that when you open up the box, you'll see the spiders right there. So I thought that was fun. So this is the paper. So then on the inside, you can see that it holds 6 pieces, but this one came loose. That's one of the problems with using, sometimes the snail, I don't, the new stuff probably doesn't do that, but the snail sometimes comes loose. But it just depends. But anyway, so this is the front and the back of the paper. And so these are little Hershey nuggets. So it holds 6 of them really easily. So that's a cute little gift. Or, you know, if you do a crafter, you could sell them. And I might not be able to get this back on. I might have to untie it. But let's see how crafty I am right now. Anyway, I don't know. So we're getting a boat, and one of our friends is. I'll just take this apart later. One of our friends is moving, and so they asked if we were interested in their boat. So anyway, long story short, it has. That part is really easy, but we had this guy come out to do the inspection, and he didn't do it right, and so they have to come out again. It's just really war that I want to deal with right now because I want to make cards. And one thing I don't know about you guys, but I have a lot of retired DSP. So the other day, I was wanting to do something with some of it, so I made 40. Hey, Bruce. I made 40 thank you cards, and of like retired DSP. But I mean, aren't they cute? I got carrot there. So what we're doing with 40 thank you cards. I said, well, maybe somebody will want to buy some of them, but you know, it'll take years. I mean, we sent a lot of cards, but anyway. So I just got started, and I'm gonna do as many or more birthdays. But aren't they pretty? I mean, I have all this DSP that's retired. So I thought, okay, I'll just make cards. So that's 40 of them. And so I did that, which was kind of fun. Okay, so let me get out my scoring board. We will score. Okay, so this is really, really, really easy. So the short side, I always do long slide and short side. So the short side is 3/4 by 3 3/4. I'm gonna make sure you could see me. Yes. So 3/4, little side. 3/4 by 3 3/4. Okay. So then the long side is 3/4 again. You can make a ton of these boxes really easy. You get 2 per sheet. 3 3/4, 4 1/2. It's 7 1/2. Okay, that's that. Take this away. That's the thing. These things are so easy to. I didn't realize how easy it was to like make a box. You know, like make one. And maybe because I made a lot of boxes. I don't know. When I first started, which my anniversary should be this week. I don't know. I gotta look at my date, but I think it's really close. Maybe my upline Michelle knows for sure, but I think it's this week. But anyway, so when I first started, you know, I didn't know how to do anything. I didn't know how to make a card. I'd never made one before. And so when I got all these supplies, I was like, okay, I have to watch. And Michelle lives hours away from me. So anyway, so even though we were doing, you know, we talked on the phone, it still was like, okay, it was like Greek. So I spent a lot of time watching. Okay, so you can see, this is how, so you just have to cut these and then snip these and snip these. So it's really easy. So when I do this, this time I cut a little bit of a wedge there and a little bit of a wedge here. You could do this in 2 pieces if you want. I guess as I've progressed in my card making and box making, I've learned to limit the number of snips that I have to make. I don't know why. Anyway, that seems logical. Okay, so then this one. Anyway, the way you want to make your tabs is your business, so you can make them however you want. This is just one way to do it. You can do it however you want. however, what? Okay, so there's that. And so then what I do before I go on is you don't have to, you could use white glue, or you could use tear tape like I'm using, or whatever your favorite adhesive is. I just find that it's harder for me to hold it. Okay, now it's harder for me to hold it while I'm waiting for it to connect when I use the white glue, so I don't usually use it for this part of it because it seems to hold it a little more. And then I just always burnish them a little bit, so kind of, because sometimes when you pull it off, they'll want to pull off with it. Okay, so then let's see. Here we go. But yeah, I'm trying to make all these different projects because I've got something coming up soon, and so I've been trying to design some products with some of these sets that I have acquired. Okay, so you could do whatever you want, but I'm going to do one at a time because I'm just that's just me. I do one thing at a time better than I do trying to do two things at once. So I just do one side at a time because, anyway, so this is my little, okay, so that's good. And then this one, this goes together really quickly, I think. Yeah, kind of cool, huh? That goes together really quickly. And then here's the little 1/2 punch, which is a cute little punch. It's really healthy, but you don't have to use it. If you have the heart, you could use the heart. There's all sorts of things you could use, or you don't have to do it. So you just kind of eyeball it, get it in the center, boom. It just kind of makes it a little easier to open and close the box. Okay, so then we will put our DSP in our card. Okay, so this time I think I'm going to use Cajun Craze as my bottom piece. And then I have black, and I have this color, which I could do this way, or I could do it this way. And I kind of like it like that. I think that's how I'm going to do it. I like the colors, but I kind of like that. So I do the white glue on this part because it's just easier. And fun, actually. Okay, so that's that. And this cute little box. Are you guys getting into the holiday season? Making stuff? I know Vicky is. She's always making all different stuff. I haven't really. I've still been holding off on Christmas. I haven't done anything Christmassy. But I've got to start this week because I have some stuff I need to do for projects. There's that. And then I'm going to go ahead and put that on. And then we will make our little tag. So there's so many ways that you could decorate these. So whatever you have. So if you don't have any current product, you could use older product, retired product, or you could use a combination, or you could do Christmas, or you could buy some new stuff. Like I said, you go to my website. If you don't have a demonstrator, I'd love to be your demonstrator, and you could order from me. And that'll be fun. It'll be fun. Okay, so I did this little one here, but I think I'm going to do something different this time. Let's see. What do I have? Oh, these are the pieces. I'll show you how to wrap some of those candies. You probably already know, but anyway, I will show you for those of you who don't know. Okay, so let's see. Where's that kit? Okay, so I showed you these before, and got to do the trick or treat. Pull that out again. And let's see. Pull this one out. Let me get a block for. Oh, I have a block. I think that'll fit it. Let's see if it will. Yep, it will. So it's not trick, it's a treat. Okay, that's that. And then what do I want to do? I just cut him out before. Maybe I'll do the little witchy poo this time. She's kind of cute. Maybe she's making some apple cider or something. I don't know. Something good to eat. Okay. So let me see, what color paper were I going to use for this one? Had some scraps. Hold on just a second. I had some scraps. Okay, so we'll put it on white. Some orange. I think we'll do some orange on here. Okay. So let's do, where is that little tag? Here it is. Do the little tag. This punch, and I'll give you the name of it. I can't remember the name of it. It looks like a tombstone to me, so that's just why I'm doing it this way, because it sort of looks like a tombstone. A fancy tombstone. What's that? Okay, so let's see. I think this will fit. Yes, it will. Okay, so what color am I going to do? Let's do black. Black is the color my true love's here. Okay. So I've lost my voice so many times today, so hoping it won't go out while we're doing this. I've lost it so many times. So I've been trying not to talk. Nobody's here but me, so I've been trying not to talk. There's that. Then, so that'll look really cute. Oh, there, I'll put some dimensions on it. And then I need to find something else. Throw the little witch's brew. Let's see. Put her here. Okay, so we'll put her on orange too. Okay. I think I'll put her on orange. Yeah, and I'll dip her in black. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, so let's see. Cool. She is. Yeah, let's see. I did kind of fussy cut this one. This little guy, he wasn't too hard. Fussy cut. There it is. Boiling bubble. Okay, so I used a round punch, I think, for him. Let's see what else did I use. Might be too big. Let's see. I could use a smaller one. Too big. Let's see if I have a smaller one. Notice I didn't plan for how I was going to cut it out. That's the problem. We'll cut it out with this one. The stamp wood. She's cute. I like to do something different so that it's not all the same. I hate doing the same thing over and over again. For you guys, I like to be something to be different. Okay, so let's see, I will put this on. And this little rascal will go here. So I'm going to glue her on. And then I will put dimensionals on the trick or treat. That way it'll be higher than she is. Let's see. Put her down here. Like that. Little witchy poo. Okay. And then I'll put dimensionals on this one. So we could put this one in. So tomorrow night, I don't really, Vicky, what would you like to say? Hey, Kelly. Hey, Kevin. Good you're here. Glad you're here, Kevin. Yeah, it's been one of those. It's been a day. Actually, it's been a couple days. But, yeah. I'm ready for this day to end. Do something. That's why I'm here. I'm doing something fun. Okay, so it's not going to work that way. Let's see. This is just the perfect end to my perfect day. It's not working. Okay, so I'll have to do something. I want the cat to show. Okay, I won't go that way. Okay, I'm going to leave it out. I'm going to leave it out. And I will just do this. And I will figure out what else I'm going to put on there. There's got to be a different little trick or treat that I could use. Here, let's see. There must be a smaller one that I could use. Good to the last bite. Ghoulish Goodies, that sounds good. Ghoulish Goodies. That'll work better. Hey, this, as you can see, I haven't used this. I haven't used these yet, so I'm still working on figuring it out. Okay, so I will stamp her again. I got this cute little cat on here, but I stamped it a couple times. I wanted it to come out darker, and I couldn't get it to come out darker, so I just kept messing with it. And then I tried to color its eyes, and when I did that, their eyes just disappeared. I was like, okay, not working. But you know, that's how it goes in the world of making cards. You just experiment, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but you just keep doing it. Keep coming back to see if you get something different. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just fussy cut this one. It's just not that big of a deal. I'll just fussy cut it. Don't tell anybody I did this, okay? So I don't want anybody to know that I did it. Do something different. But, you know, where there's a will, there's a way. I'll just show you. Whatever happens on the camera, it just happens, you know, you just don't know. It's going to happen. You just have to be prepared for all things that happen like that. Okay, so let's see. I think the Ghoulish Goodies will fit now. Yes, it will. I have a few more to make, so that other one will get used. I'll just improvise for now. I love it. I love the spider web. I don't like spiders. I don't like walking into them, but I think this is really cute. The Ghoulish Goodies is cut in the web. So that's that. And so then I'll show you how I cut them. Come on. Lord, Lord, Lord. So there's Ghoulish Goodies, there's Trick or Treat. Here's a couple of papers cut already. So if you want to wrap those little pieces of candy, like the Hershey's nuggets, you just need a 1-inch piece, and I cut it 3 inches. And so that's all you need for that. And then if you want, you could put the, if you want, I do 3 of one and 3 of the other. So I use Terra tape. So I want this color to be around the candy, right? So I put this piece, I put a piece at the top and a piece at the bottom. Okay, and then burnish it a little bit and then pull it off. And if you haven't made this before, it's kind of fun, unless you have like 50 of them to do. 50. If you have like 50 sets to do, then that's a lot. What I did last Christmas is I just sat in front of the TV and wrapped candies. But the adhesive that I used came off. So so I had all these candies unwrapping themselves. So that I had to go back and use a different adhesive. But yeah, anyway, it wasn't pleasant. So isn't that cute though? So then you put them in the box. I'll do another one of the other one. So if I want this to be up, then I just take this one. I mean, this is stuff you could figure out on your own, but hey, I'm here, right? I'm here, so there's nothing wrong with me showing you how to do it. Show how I do it. That's not the only way to do it, just the way I do it. There's lots of ways to do things. Okay, hopefully that will stick out there. Anyway, these are kind of creepy papers. I didn't have any paper that really worked for Halloween, and I liked some of the stuff, so I just ordered the Halloween paper. I'll show it to you in a second. It's really cute. It's cute. Cutesy. Ghoulishly cute, I should say. Okay, let's see. We'll do this one here. I mean, you could use anything to wrap it, but anyway, I'm thinking of making some of these for, if we have Trunk or Treat this year, I'm thinking about making these for that. So then I just alternate them like that. Hey, Vicky. Oh, you haven't thought of that? Oh my gosh. I do it for everything. It's so fun to wrap them, because you could do so many different papers and, and stuff. It's fun. The first time I saw it, I'm like, what? It's not something I thought about doing either, but I kept looking and seeing people with these things. I'm like, how do you do that? And then, my Pinterest friend always gives me a lot more projects to do than I actually have time to do it. But I still look every night at Pinterest to see if there's something new out there. I've added some of my projects out there too, but it's kind of nice to see how other people do things. It's for inspiration purposes, obviously. So, yeah, I love it. So there's lots of ways to do it. And it really doesn't matter if it's not completely. And of course, you could always eat some other way. When you're doing it, you could always stop and have a little piece of candy. If you mess up one, you could just eat it. Eat all your mistakes. Okay, so that's how I do it. And so then the next row, I would just do 2 of these and 1 of these. So they just kind of, and so it fits 6 of them in there. And then you just put it down and then do a ribbon, or you could do some blingy bling. I don't have any black ones, so I'll just add some little gold ones on here. Ghoulish goodies. I like to add some. I need some black ones. Double trouble, boiling bubble, or something like that. Anyway, so Thursday, I'll be at the church hall, Harrison Center. We're making Rice Krispie bars for something going on at church. We have to make like 200 of them. So it's gonna take a while. It'll be fun. I'm not really a fan of Rice Krispie bars, but I know that the younger folk like them. But I'm not really a fan. But they're easy to make. They're a little sticky, but they're easy to make. So, okay. I don't know what else to say other than I'm so happy to be back for my Tuesday tips. And if tomorrow goes like today, I'm probably going to definitely have some wine with my wine down because I'm telling you, it was a day. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. I will put when I do the blog post, I'll put all this stuff in here. Of course, you are welcome to take a picture of the screen that has this in it if you want. And this box does hold a D block, so if you want to do that, or whatever. But it does hold 6 pieces of the Hershey's Nuggets, and so these are the 2 like that. And then here's the other one. It was the Have a Hoot. This one has the Have a Hoot set, which is really cute, and so I used the one here. And then I used the have a Hoot on Halloween. But it also has a Merry Christmas. It has like an anniversary. There's like mistletoe. And then Owl I Want for Christmas Is You. And this is an owl giving a little present. And this is the pumpkin, which is kind of cute. Yeah, I didn't have to buy the supplies cabinet. All I did was I took the recipe and figured out how many recipes. We need 34 recipes of Rice Krispies to make 200 of them. So yeah, but they're fairly large. We were doing like in a 9x13. I think we're only gonna do 6, so they'll be fairly large in there. But like 3x3 or something like that. But anyway, so yeah, but it'll definitely be a lot of hours doing it. So I will be at a sticky mess on Thursday. But anyway, I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow night. God bless and have a wonderful evening.